Hello, Gemini. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you guys are having an incredible day. I'm going to dive straight into your reading. Let's see what's going on for you guys. This is just going to be what the universe feels like you need to hear right now. So, whenever you're watching this, you need to see it clearly. All right, let's dive in for you, Gemini. Let's see. Spirit, please, for my lovely Geminis, what is their message? What do they need to hear right now? By the way, the microphone is near me just because I'm having some technical issues, like the Mercury retrograde always does to me. So it's close to my mouth, and I apologize for any audio issues. So you have stillness coming through, very Piscean energy. All right, this is about observing rather than taking action. Maybe you're feeling like your life is at a standstill. In this case, there is a reason behind it, and it is for some deep reflection, for some deeper understanding of something. Let's carry on with your reading here. Very Piscean energy for you, Gemini. The swans are also like, some of you could feel like your love life is a bit at a standstill, to be honest. This is asking for you to dive deep into your emotions. If that's the case for you guys, let's see. For my lovely Geminis, please, Spirit, what is the message for them? Star Mother, this is interesting. How can you mother yourself? Ooh, this is very interesting. I want to get one more for you. You've only got two more. What will be, will be. Council of Light, especially if you guys have someone in spirit, a mother in spirit, for example, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms, okay? You do have people who are surrounding you in the spiritual realm at this time. You have Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. And again, this really goes in hand. You definitely do have, like, I don't know, some of you it's like Mother Mary, or like, I don't know, there's someone here in the spirit realm, or many guides in the spirit realm that are kind of looking out for you at this time and saying, I think right now you may feel like you are on a bit of a pause, or being guided to pause, so you can really sit and reflect with yourself and your own intuition about where it is you want to go. Because we have very strong Piscean energy, you're very intuitive at this time, Pisces, and whatever you feel in your gut you need to do, it will be very beneficial to go for it. All right, with that stillness. Now, stillness and how you can mother yourself is very powerful, to be honest with you guys, because again, a lot of you lacked a mothering energy, even if you had a mother. All right, it just feels like your certain emotions of yours are not being met, or have not been met in your life. Whether this is just temporarily, or it's something that's always happened in your life, you never really had that figure who helped you to reflect on your emotions. This is you really diving deep into your own self to heal certain parts of yourself that have not been healed. Some of you, for some of you may not have your mother around, or again, it's just not someone that you can go to for advice or for guidance when it comes down to some deep emotions. So stillness and Star Mother really comes in and says, okay, what needs healing right now? How do you feel, Gemini? What are you actually feeling? What are these emotions that you're suppressing? How can we see them differently? How can we dive deeper into them? How can we heal them? Something that I used to do, like, completely unconsciously, and it felt like it was just a spirit guide, to be honest with you, that was just communicating with me. But it was like, I was really upset about something that happened in my life, and it was like this mothering voice just came to me, and I was just having a full-on like schizo conversation with myself, like, whilst I'm bawling my eyes out, like, what a sight to see from someone on the outside. But to me, it was the most magical moment. It happened like probably about 5 years ago, and I will never forget it, because it felt like pure divine guidance that just spoke to me, that mothered me through those emotions. It was very strong voice. I was crying about something, and my inner voice was like, yeah, like, that shit hurt. That's okay to admit that, like, that person hurt you. That is just what it is. But you deserve much better, and it was almost like very clear, very realistic, but also it soothed my pain. It made me address it in a very realistic way. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to be vulnerable, Gemini. Some of you need to hear that. It's okay to cry. That's what she was saying in my head. Cry it out. Cry. You deserve to cry. It hurt you. You've been through pain. You've been through a lot of stuff. Okay? You have a lot of suppressed emotions. Let it out. It's okay. It's fine. Like, I just want to rub your back here. But what can you do to remind yourself of your power? What can you do to learn a lesson to make sure that this doesn't repeat itself again? So empower yourself. And also, again, you are divinely guided. If you do have a mother in spirit, then they are really guiding your path here, and they want you to know that everything is okay. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to process some things. It's okay to still be hurt about something that happened a while ago. We need to heal it now. Don't let these things get the best of you. Like, think about what you would say if you were a mother to yourself. All right, for my lovely Geminis, the Hermit. Ooh, deep reflection. Some of you might be feeling quite alone, okay? But, if you are, I feel like this is kind of about being comfortable alone. Like, I think there is a deep pain that comes with being alone sometimes, like a deep longing for someone who, you can confide in. But for some of you with the Hermit Virgo energy, some of you need that alone time because it helps you to reflect, to analyze, to understand what's going on within. All right, this is looking at something from a higher perspective, a different perspective. Instead of being the one in the feelings, be the one observing the feelings as well as the one feeling them, so you can talk your way through them. All right, let's see what else is going on for you, Gemini. The Knight of Swords. That's about information coming your way. Four of Swords for healing. But let me see why the Knight of Swords is here one more time. The Death card. There's some information, maybe enlightenment, because we do have that Hanged Man now. So again, in the stillness, some information comes to you very quickly. Something very clear, very direct comes to you very quickly. Some of you, it could be the moment that you sit and observe and reflect on something is the moment that something comes your way. Some information that you've been searching for comes your way. It causes transformation. This causes some change to happen within you, and probably then causes you to want to change something outside of yourself too. Death and rebirth is saying that you're putting an end to something, you're changing something so that you can be reborn, all right? And a new chapter can come about in a situation. And it is to do with healing something, again, addressing some feelings, emotions that have been suppressed, healing your heart, Gemini. Sitting with it. Four Swords here, she's sitting in a nest. Being home, being in your own energy, whatever makes you feel comfortable, so that you can really reflect. For some of you, where it's like, when you like break a leg or something, I'm not wishing anything on you and I'm not predicting that either. That's just like an idea and an example. That feeling is almost like when life puts you at a standstill, it really makes you see things very differently. All right, I'm seeing healing though, so regardless of what this is, there's very major transformation coming for you when it comes down to your perspective, especially when it comes down to your feelings. All right, it's almost that motherly, feminine, divine feminine energy. So regardless of gender, anywhere, this is you embracing that vulnerability and understanding the strength and the power that comes from being vulnerable, and looking at that side, not closing that out. The Strength card, beautiful. Look at this energy, I love this. This is, again, divine feminine, divine masculine merging together. This is about I think you have the beast within you already. You guys are super, capable at surviving and doing what you need to do. Your challenge here seems to be sitting in stillness and really sitting with your own self, your own thoughts, your own feelings, to nudge them, all right? To have more compassion for yourself. Little baby lamb here represents spring, so there is some new energy that's coming in here. It's the end of winter coming up for you guys, all right? Or again, it could be hinting at that time frame, but it feels like going through those dark days and coming out of it stronger, but most definitely coming to the light side of things, where things are blooming and blossoming. So a lot of healing and a lot of growth for you in the future, but it's like you almost have to go through that winter mode. I don't know what they're saying to me, but that's what I'm hearing. You have to go through that winter. You have to go through that dark night of the soul. You have to really hit rock bottom to get to your way up. And I feel like this is that energy where you're put on a standstill, or doing that for yourself. Alrighty, my angels. Let's get one more card for you, Gemini. Oof, powerful. It's a very powerful reading. You have Judgment. This is surrendering and releasing. So much power is coming through for you guys, Gemini. not only in your decisions and your actions and your, your mental state, but especially when it comes down to what you're willing to do now moving forward. There is a huge release, a huge giving it to God, giving it to the universe when it comes down to your burdens, stresses, and troubles. But you're really releasing certain feelings that you've been having and suppressing for a while. You're letting yourself free for a lot of you. This is a card of healing and reconciliation or forgiveness so that you can get clear or getting clear on some things so that you can move forward. Okay, my angels, I love you guys. Have a very Merry Christmas. I wish you guys all the best. Super deep stuff going on within you, Gemini, but it's super empowering and it will change the rest of your life. Believe that. All right, my angels, I send you my love. I wish you all the best, and I hope you guys have a very merry day. All righty.